Hi guys. So it's been a minute since I've done like my last update. So I've been busy traveling, had my husband show, and then it was kind of like back to back traveling experiences with photo shoots and then going to Pittsburgh. So I had a lot going on and I did not forget. I still have some updates to do from the weekend of Pittsburgh at North Americans for my husband's show. So that was super exciting, but I'm back now and I kind of want to share kind of like an update about kind of where everything is at this point and how I'm feeling, what we're getting ready for. So now today's Thursday, I will say, and I am going to be leaving, or I should say, will be leaving Saturday. So that's in like 2 days, less than 2 days. So what I've been doing now is kind of just like packing a little bit here and there. I started earlier this week, but I don't know if anybody else does this, but I kind of like to start small. And then as I'm getting closer to leaving, then I kind of just like get everything else. And honestly, I do this because it kind of just helps my mind. So I feel like I have so much to kind of worry about. So I'm the person that's always creating lists and just checking things off just so I don't forget anything. I will say worst case scenario, as long as I just have my suit and my heels and my makeup and my jewelry, then I'm good. So honestly, I don't really have too much to have to worry about. I can always get stuff there in Vegas if I have to. So I'm excited. So the Olympia is like literally almost here. And honestly, it's been a really good prep for me. Like honestly, the best prep that I've had, not only like this year, but honestly, I will say in general, like it reminds me of like my first year competing back in 2023 as a pro, and it's giving me the same kind of like vibe. So I'm really, really excited. I'm just grateful that we took the break that we needed during, I will say, May when we ended at Pittsburgh, and then obviously getting ready for the Olympia again. We started a little bit early just in case my body was not going to respond. So it gave us more time to kind of work with. So I'm really happy that we did that because I think my body actually did need a break. So yeah, so a little bit of a reset, and then now we're getting ready and Cannoli's doing little spins. So yeah, so it's almost here. So I kind of wanted to show you a little bit of kind of what I'm packing. Obviously the food will wait until we get closer because I haven't prepared that yet and I don't want it to go bad too quickly. So I kind of just started a little bit. So I got a new suitcase because my husband and I kind of use like the same pack, or I should say like package of luggage or whatever. I don't know. It was like a set. So we kind of use the same one, but last time it kind of ripped. So it's usable, but we just can't expand it. So I'm like, well, we're just gonna have to get another big one to check it. So as of now, I kind of started. So I have paper bowls here, and I need to get my utensils. So I'm gonna make a note of that to get some utensils too. But I usually will always pack like my own bowls for traveling just because it's easier for me. Yes, I'm probably going to do like an Instacart order once I'm there, but it's easier for me to just go ahead and bring these and have them with me. So that way when I get to the room, I can go ahead and just start making my meal if I need to, go ahead and microwave it. So it's super easy. So let me actually add this to my list now. Okay, so I have these. I also have all of my suits. So this is one of my stage suits, my pink one. And then these are all like bikinis. So the reason why I have all those is because I'm going to be shooting pretty much during the whole week of the Olympia and then that Monday after. So I brought pretty much all my suits with me. So that way I have them and I can just kind of utilize them all during my shoots and for toxic after. So then I have, let's see. I actually got a new kind of like portable like pot or kind of pan thing. So it's actually kind of cool. It has like a big bottom, but then like I like to call it like a little like topping portion to where like you would put dumplings or like steamed vegetables. So I have that, brought that with me for the hotel room because honestly it helps when you have like something that you can kind of make food with in case, right? There's always like an in case aspect. Or I think we are not going to have microwaves. So, and they're going to be on like one of the bottom levels. So if I can just bring something like that with me to prevent myself, if I am short of time, go ahead and heat that up really quick, like my chicken, stuff like that. So then I have all of my shoes. So I will say I am bringing a lot of shoes just because of working out purposes and shoot purposes. So I have a ton of shoes in here. I have my flip-flops in here as well. And I still have a couple more shoes that I have to kind of pack with me too. And I also am bringing, this is my heat up rice that I usually will bring. So I am gonna get some Instacart like rice there. And I'm also gonna be bringing my rice cooker with me. So JD eats a ton of rice. So in order to kind of like have enough, that's what we're gonna do. But in the meantime, I also have the basmati rice that I usually will like to just like heat up with on the go. So I brought some of those packs just to save me in case. And then I also am bringing a couple of like little bags with me. So this one's really cute, my little cute wolf pack one that I actually like to use when I'm traveling. And it's perfect for kind of like the Olympia weekend just because I don't want to carry so much with me. So going to the things like the expo or just walking around, you know, I don't want to carry big bags with me. You know, you have your tan on, stuff like that too. So it's just easier to carry something like that. And then I have, this is typically like my, my show day, I should say, suitcase. So, you know, can I show? You mind if I show? Here, put you right there. Okay, so this is kind of like my show day suitcase, I will say. So I kind of like to put in here some of the things that I will use on show day, along with just some extra little things that I can check with me, if that makes sense, on the plane. So I brought my little towels in here. So I use these for tanning purposes. So I brought two with me, one for the floor and one to kind of like dab my skin, obviously for after, so I don't destroy theirs. I also have my Toxic Angels suitcase, or not suitcase, my Toxic Angels sleeping bag. So it comes in like this little bag, and then I also have another sheet just in case. So I will have those off to the side. I have my little robe as well, and I may or may not use it this year. We'll see. I think I might like the idea of staying in like sweatpants or a kind of like button-up shirt in the front. So I might switch it up this year. So I have that just in case. I also have another like little bag with me just for like, so for tanning, for example, when I go and get sprayed, I will at least have like my room key and like my phone with me. And so I kind of just bring it in like this little bag. So I bring an empty bag with me. I have my backstage bands with me as well. A hairbrush just for show day. I'll kind of keep that in here. And then I also have my show jewelry. And Glam Comp is also sending me more jewelry for the Olympia. So I have a ton in here that I can choose from. And this is also my cute little fan, just in case, you know, makeup gets a little bit sweaty backstage. And then I also have, this is my little hair clip-ins. So actually for me, when I get my show day hair done, I actually use clip-ins. So I don't have any extensions or anything. Maybe at some point I kind of want to try them. I don't know. Share your thoughts with me about extensions. Like, I've always been intrigued about them, but I'm nervous. I'm worried it's going to like ruin my hair, but you know what? Like, I don't know. I guess I'm willing to take that risk. I don't know. So if anyone has had hair extensions, share with me kind of like the details, because I'm definitely interested. But for now, I just use like clip-ins, and they've honestly like, they've worked really well. Like, they style perfectly. Like, they blend in with my hair perfectly. I got them from Amazon. So super easy to use. And honestly, you can just take them right out. So I have more bands, Crush It bands for pumping up backstage as well. So that's kind of like my show day bag. Obviously, I will take out the things like the sleeping bag and my extra towels and stuff, but I kind of just threw them in here just because for space purposes, I'm trying to be good about my space this year. So I also have, I'm also not done packing. I have like my toiletry bag upstairs. I got that from Amazon, and it's super good. It allows me to carry like all of my liquids and stuff. Cannoli, what are you doing? He's trying to like sniff the camera. So, but yeah, so I have that. And then I started packing some of my clothes. I just have to be pretty much mindful of like, okay, I need to have this outfit for training. I need to have these outfits for my shoots. You know, usually for the meet and greet, we will have like our new tracksuit. So that's perfect. That takes care of pretty much, I will say, that evening. And yeah, for the most part, it's like afterwards, you know, you want a couple of cute outfits, and, you know, like my mom and I will be staying until Tuesday. So she's gonna be staying with me, and like I kind of want to have cute outfits to go hang out with her. So yeah, so I'm gonna get those together too, but I'm trying to be good about my space this year because I always overpack, which I know it's better to overpack than underpack, but still. So we have that. Now I do have a couple of like new kind of like cool orders of like clothes. So I haven't released it in my YouTube yet, but on my Instagram I did. And in one of my previous videos, I haven't released it yet. It's from JD's show weekend, but I announced that I'm with Bombshell now. So I have a code with them. It allows you to save 5%, which is for Bombshell. I feel like a really big percentage off, but I have been wearing Bombshell forever. Ever since I kind of started competing and they kind of came out, I have just loved the vibe of them, and I love their clothing and how stretchy it is, and it's just very form-fitting. So I have a package, 2 packages actually coming from them. So one should hopefully be here today or tomorrow. My other one will be here probably Monday. So I will be gone, but my mom will more than likely bring it with me. So that way I can kind of show you all what I'm kind of wearing, and I kind of want to show like some of the new outfits that they have that are released. So we have that, but then I also got a couple of new orders or new things. So this is Nike Skims. So the collab that Skims had with Nike, I get myself into trouble sometimes because I just love that whole drop, and I got only a few pieces. So I got this cute like seamless top. It has like the Nike Skims logo at the bottom, and it's kind of just like up to like my neck here. But honestly, it's such a cute piece. That's the back of it. And I kind of want to show the other 2 pieces that I got for it because they're really cute. So I put them here. So the other 2 pieces that I got were, and I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. So I don't know. I think I have to try it on. I haven't tried it on yet. But this is another like top, and it's really cute because it does have like the, or no, not this one. This one doesn't have it, but it has the little logo in the back. So it's kind of like a racer back, and I love it because it's form-fitting. However, I don't know, it kind of flares out at the bottom, which I'm not sure if I'm a fan of. I kind of like mine more form-fitting like this. So maybe I have to try it on. But I thought this was super cute in this color. So I'm gonna be bringing that with me. And then I also got this really, really cute like triangle sports bra. So this is super cute with the logo here. It's kind of like a sheer fabric, and it's kind of like glossy looking in my opinion, or like very sheer color. So it kind of just like reflects some of like the shininess factor. I don't know. It just caught my eye, and I thought it was perfect. So I happen to love like Skims clothing. I'm not sure if anybody else does, but I personally do, just because of how like thin and stretchy the fabric is. So it's one of my favorites. I also got a new, I shouldn't say new. I got a re-up on some of my supplements from Core just before I leave. So I haven't opened it yet because I figured I would do that with you all just to kind of show you what it is that I'm kind of using right now and what I'll be packing with me. Obviously, well, actually, I may be bringing all of the bottles with me just because my vitamin pack, actually, no, I won't. So my vitamin pack, I'm going to pack everything individually within my vitamin pack. But thankfully, like the pack itself, it has like 4 different compartments for each day. So it's like AM, noon, PM, and then like backup as well. So thankfully I can actually, if I can, squeeze everything in like the AM part and then the PM part. And then that can, the noon and the backup compartments I can start to use for like the next week. So let's see what we have here. So we have the peanut butter cookies and cream protein. I actually love the Transformers flavors. So it's not, hey Cashew, I'm gonna have to close the window. Cashew, it's okay. Okay. So I actually love the Transformers. These are my go-tos right now as far as like what's in stock, what they have. I also got, you know me, I've been doing a lot of hydrate. So this one is the sour lemon candy. Again, Transformers, because I love them, Allspark. I got more liver because some of my Lifeline products are super important for me. I also got more gut, I also take a probiotic as well. So I take a probiotic and then gut as well, just because honestly, like I hear a lot of times that people struggle with a lot of gut issues, and that's like my fear. So I'm like, let me stay on my stuff. Even out of prep, like in prep, out of prep, I'm always on top of that stuff just because I don't want to have to endure any of this stuff. I know this stuff is hard to deal with and I don't wish it upon anybody, you know? So got more omegas because yes, we are taking fish oils. And then I got also some more hard. This is one of my go-tos. We are out of stock out of Soothe right now. Thankfully, I still have some Soothe, so I'm still using that. And then I think I still have a few things like my heart, then my multivitamin that I'm still taking. And let's see, what else am I missing? I want to say I think that's probably it. I'm probably missing a couple, but I thankfully still have some of those in stock. This is kind of just what I was running low on for now. And then this is the new, I think it's like the new tee, the baseball tee that we just kind of had released. So I'm excited to wear this. This is gonna be really cute for the Olympia, so I'm gonna bring that with me too. But that is kind of what I have as far as the things that I'll be packing. So I'm probably gonna be, so yeah, so that kind of is a little bit of what I will be bringing with me. As we get closer to, I'm also gonna kind of show the food that I'll be bringing. I'm also gonna be getting some MegaFit delivered to the hotel as well, just because it's easier. Like I will bring a few days worth of my chicken, but I'm not bringing so much chicken that it's just like gonna weigh down my luggage and things like that. So I'm gonna bring that, and then can't forget my suit, things like that, my heels. Yeah, so I'm really excited with how things are looking. I need to send my check-ins this morning, but this was yesterday's check-in. I will kind of show that if it will show up properly. But this was yesterday's check-in, so I'm really excited with kind of how things are looking. We obviously still have a little bit of time to peak and then just fine-tune everything up. So this is the lowest that I've been as far as like weight is concerned. And when I had my trip to Pittsburgh, super good feedback from Tyler and Bill. So honestly, I just didn't even think about it beforehand. I was kind of just like, we're here, we're just gonna see what they say, and that's it. I didn't want to overthink anything, and I think sometimes it's good to be in that mindset because you don't want to put that pressure on yourself, right? Like you're here, you did the work, and just see what everyone has to say about it. And thankfully, it was super, super good feedback. So last year, my feedback going into the Olympia, automatically Tyler was like, I already know what your feedback's gonna be. You know, you just need a little bit more lower body. So obviously you can only do it so much going into the Olympia. I think it was maybe like 4 weeks out at that point when I went there. And there's only so much you can do as far as like filling out your lower body, right? Because I think I just naturally needed more muscle because I had lost some. And this year, they said this was the most balanced that I've looked, and definitely added some density to my lower body. And Bill specifically said this was the tightest that my cores looked. So it was all really good feedback. So I was super happy with it. And it just made me even more excited to just kind of show this on stage at the Olympia. So yeah, so we're just gonna, hope for the best and bring it. And the competition is gonna be amazing as it always is. So yeah, I just know I'm gonna beat last year's package and my first year. I know I looked better than my first year. So I just want that to translate on stage. But yeah, so I'm really excited, and I will more than likely be showing everything else leading into this weekend as we're traveling, and kind of like some traveling footage as well. So thank you guys for kind of just being patient with me as I'm kind of wrapping everything together before we leave. And I'm super excited to kind of share all of this with you guys. So I will see you guys soon.